What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of HermitPack on the HermitCraft server. Well, yeah, guys, so I'm down here in the mine. We keep running low on resources. I keep doing more mining. I usually mine enough until I get the resources that I need, and then I call it quits until I need more, and then I come down here and I do another tunnel kind of a thing. So I haven't really done like a whole lot, just a few tunnels like that. I keep running into lava. So I'm trying to avoid placing blocks over the lava. I've done a few places here and there, but really I'd like to save the lava because we can use that for other things. So here I was using our quantum tank. I had this set down, I had a bucket, and I was like bucking it out and all of this. And I was thinking, wait a second, there's gotta be a better way to do this, right? Yeah. Then I remembered that we have Industrial Craft 2, actually Buildcraft, right? Would it be Buildcraft or would it be IC? No, I guess it's IC2. Maybe we don't have Buildcraft in this. Do we have Buildcraft? I haven't even looked. I was thinking, no, I guess we don't. Okay, we have IC2. So we have the pump from IC2. Let me just actually search for pump. We have the pump from IC2, and I don't know if I've ever used this pump. Maybe I have. I know I've used the one from Buildcraft, but I assume this pump is going to work just the same. So what I'd like to do is make the Industrial Craft 2 pump and see if we can pump that lava out into our tank. There's also a Geothermal Generator, I think is what it's called. So it's a generator for IC2 that produces the EU power. Yeah, that runs on lava. So since we have lava, we're pumping lava, it just makes sense to try and use that to power itself, right? So I think that's what we're gonna work on today. See if we can do something like that. I'm trying to remember back if I've ever used the Industrial Craft 2 pump, and I don't think I have. I was thinking that was the Buildcraft one for some reason. So how are we doing over here? Things are happening. Cool. So I have stocked up a decent amount of biofuel. I had this storage drawer completely full. You can see we're down to 21 stacks. Yep. It's just using a little bit. We just have it on a hopper going into our biogenerator, which is keeping our capacitor being full, and that's providing the power to all of our different machines over here. I did add in a few more 4K storage, and I was going to be looking at upgrading these to the 16K, so I need more gold in order to do that. So I was mining, and we were running into lava, so now we're dealing with the lava problem. So yeah, I had my inventory full of this cobblestone because I was going to just start cobblestoning in where we pumped the lava out, or I bucketed it out. But yeah, I want to make the actual pump. Let's try and do this. So we need a basic machine casing, so we need some iron plates. And iron plates are gone from iron ingots plus the forge hammer, or oh, there's a casting for it. A plate cast, huh? So one ingot melted turns into an iron plate. This is new. I don't think this was a thing before. In 1.7.10, there's a block cutting machine, so you can put a block of iron in, you get 9 plates out. There's the metal former, which, you know, we might eventually get into this kind of stuff, but I think if we can just do a plate cast, we're just going to do that. So we need to make one plate. You can do any of the different types of plates. I was hoping to find like a a plate made out of something that was not expensive. I guess iron is probably at least expensive, or copper, one of the two. Yeah, we'll pour some gold on it. 2 things of gold. Let's grab that. We'll have to make that forge hammer because I don't think we've made one of those yet. I assume that's the same recipe. Yeah, just 5 iron, 2 sticks. We'll go ahead and make one of those. Cool. And then some iron ingots plus this. Like so. Okay, so there is an iron plate. Awesome. So we'll just come over here. I think I had a little bit of copper left in this. Let me go ahead and get all the copper out of here. I'll melt down our gold. We'll make a plate cast over on this side. You know, just have to pour some molten gold right on that thing. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that there was a way you could do it with the smeltery. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, so I added a little bit of automation to our smeltery, just a little bit. So I made some of these pressurized fluid conduits. These are rather inexpensive. Conduit. If you guys haven't seen these before, it is some of this conduit binder and then some of these fused quartz. I went to the nether earlier, and I got a few stacks of the nether quartz. 3 nether quartz in the alloy smelter turns into one of these fused quartz. 3 or 4, I can't remember. Anyway, so we have all of the fused quartz that we need to make these. Yeah, and these are pretty good. So you can just stick those right in here. You can set it to extract, and by default, I believe it's set to active with signal. I have a lever on here so I can turn that on and off. So If we don't want to make plates or ingots or whatever we have on the casting table, we don't have to. And then do the same thing on this side over here. So we got active with signal going into the casting basin. Yep. And then lever to turn that on and off. So that's just a little bit of automation. I just threw in a, well, I guess this was a full stack. I threw in however much that our smeltery can hold over here. And we're turning that all into iron plates at the moment. So yeah, we got about a stack of the iron plates now, which is kind of cool. I don't think we need that many, but we'll just craft those up for later just so we have them. All right. So I guess we can put some of this cobblestone away and the iron away. And yeah, just cleaning up some other things that I've had on me. Okay, so we are looking at making ourselves the pump, right? So the pump over here does require a bunch of these other things. So our basic machine casing, we now have that under control. That's not a big deal. We're gonna need some of this mining pipe, so we need a tree tap. I don't know, yeah, we have planks and stuff like that. We don't have any auto crafting set up. I'm not sure if you can do auto crafting with this particular storage system. I think you can. I think I heard somebody say you can, but I haven't done it myself. Anyway, so there's 16 of those. I think we needed another, we need another tree tab. Let me go and make one of those real quick. There we go. What else do we need for this thing? I think we're gonna need these universal fluid cells, which is tin item casing. You get that from tin plates. You know, we did make the forge hammer, right? Do we not have 10? No, we don't have 10. Okay, so I need to do a little bit of resource processing. I guess alternatively, we could take the ores, put it through our sag mill, and then smelt it, and then use the hammer on it. I don't know if it's better to do it this way, where we triple the ore every single time, and then cast it on the plates, or if putting it through the sag mill and using the hammer on it is a better way. Anyway, I'll get a few more things together. We'll go ahead and craft this all up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a bit more stuff. I need the copper. I'm gonna need rubber. Not sure if we have rubber yet. That might be a thing that we don't have yet. Maybe we'll have to go on a rubber tree hunt. I know I've seen rubber trees around here. I think that's one right there. Might have to go on a rubber tree hunt and collect some of that stuff. I'll make some more tree taps and collect some of the resin. We'll smelt that down, do what we gotta do. We'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Well, it's been a little bit of time since that last clip. Yeah, so we had like 3 rubber trees over here, and they're at various different heights, and I kind of leveled up the ground a little bit, and I planted some, and as I'm chopping down the trees, it seems like, or I'm sorry, as I break the leaves so I could get access to the spots, it seems like all the leaves around the tree seem to drop at least 1 rubber sapling. We keep getting a surplus. In the older versions of IC2, the saplings seem like they're kind of a rarity. Yeah, it was kind of hard to get those. Sometimes you would never get a sapling from one of these trees, so you never could really guarantee that you could set up a farm if you only found 1 sapling. But anyway, it seems like we're all good here. I don't think I'm gonna plant the rest of these, to be honest. We have plenty of these rubber spots around, and we get a few of the sticky resin per harvest. I think we're okay for now. Cool. So I was also looking through our mod pack here at the pumps. I didn't see this one before. Yeah, I noticed that there was this item called a range, or I guess it's a pump from the mod called ranged pumps. This is supposed to emulate the functionality of the pump from Extra Utilities, which is not included in Extra Utilities 2, right? So I went into a creative mode, I was checking this thing out, and it seems like, yeah, sure enough, will pump lava. So the only problem with that pump is, though, it pumps lava from like a 64 by 64 range, which is great. Like if you're trying to suck out a whole lot of lava in the nether or something, that would be the pump that you want to use. I didn't actually get a chance to try it in the nether, but apparently there is a configuration option for that pump that it will replace whatever it's sucking out with stone, similar to the Extra Utilities. I can't remember the name of that pump. Anyway, doesn't matter. There's also a configuration option where you can set it so it does not replace the lava with stone. But anyway, this would be ideal for what I want. The problem is, when you place that pump down, like I said, it's a 64 block radius, I think. So it could be starting like way over this way, and then it'll finally get over here like, I don't know, 3 hours later. So, I mean, it would do what I want, but yeah, it might be one of those things we could sit and forget, but I don't think that's the exact functionality that we're looking for. But anyway, I just got done farming those trees. I got some rubber. I need to smelt the rubber down and start making the rest of these things like the circuit. Yeah, so I still got a bit to do on this crafting. Anyway, let me get to it, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Well, I just got done doing some super fun Industrial Craft 2 crafting. So we made ourselves a pump. We made a geothermal generator. We made ourselves an electric wrench because most of the IC2 machines, if you use a regular wrench on them, they have like a 10% chance of surviving or breaking or whatever, and you don't get the actual machine back. I don't know if that happens with these, but I'm just being safe. We made ourselves an electrical wrench. We'll charge it up with the geothermal. I've got the quantum tank so we can pump into this, and then I have some insulated copper cabling. Now, back in Industrial Craft 2 in Minecraft 1.7.10, the whole power system was kind of turned off. Like, these copper cablings could pretty much transfer unlimited power. That's not the case anymore. These machines, I don't think, can accept unlimited power. I haven't done testing on this, but I heard the power system is back, and you got to be careful. If you send too much power to a wire, I think the wire burns up, or too much power to machine, the machine explodes. I haven't done any testing, like I said. I've just heard that the power system is back. So that's what I'm going on right now. Oh, you know what? I probably should have brought some blocks. I guess I can mine a few while we're over here if I need some. So I'm probably going to want to place this pump on a block above the lava. I'm not 100% sure how this thing works. Like I said, I've used the Buildcraft one before, but I have not used the Industrial Craft one, at least that I can remember. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this out. We'll be super safe and place it like right there. I don't know if it has to be placed at the same level. I honestly don't know anything about this thing. So anyway, there's our pump. It looks like we got a power, we got an internal tank, we can do some stuff with that. Okay, that looks fine. We might need an upgrade to eject the fluid. Fluid upgrade, ejector upgrade. Yeah, fluid ejector upgrade. We might need one of those. I did not even realize that. Why does this one give 9? Dense tin plate. That would be why. That's probably the way you want to go if you're going to make these things. Yeah, instead of doing this 9 times, you only got to make 1 electric motor. Seems legit to me. Okay, so we might need a way to pull the lava out. Let's just see if we can get lava into this thing. Okay, so we'll get a geothermal generator. This will provide our pump power. Let's grab a bucket of lava. Okay, I thought I could just right click on there. You can't. All right, that's filling up with power. Now I'm noticing this pump doesn't have anything that's like looking like it's going down into the lava. So I don't know if this thing needs power for that to work. Let's figure this out. So if we do one of these and one of those, doesn't look like anything's happening. Okay, well, that is a problem. We'll go ahead and stick this thing here and charge this wrench up. I might have to move some things around. Looks like I just used all of the power that was in there. All right, so let's grab another. Did I just see something over there? Yeah, I think I just saw a zombie over there. I can see one on the mini-map. All right, let's try putting another one of those in there. We'll fill up our wrench the rest of the way, because I might have to move these machines. I'm not entirely sure how this all works. I would have expected this to act like the Buildcraft one, where like a little tube comes down and starts slurping out the lava, but I'm not seeing anything happen here. Okay, maybe this has to be touching the fluid, so I might have to remove some stuff here. Yeah. All right, well, let me go ahead and set this thing up instead of just like fumbling around on camera. Let me try and figure out how this thing works, and we'll be right back to see it working. All right, guys, let's just move the pump down 1 block. Yep, I haven't given it any power. I guess it just retains power, which is kind of cool. I don't think... Oh, no, never mind. I did give it power over here. So, yeah, we can see the lava, like, coming over here, and then it's, like, freaking out and going away. It's not really doing anything. So, it looks like the pump is pumping, but things are just acting a little weird. So, I don't really know. Maybe it'll only pump connected lava. Let me try doing something like grabbing some lava out of this. If we set that right here, what happens? Well, it just took that lava away. We got 2 buckets in here. Yeah, so anyway, Windows Update just made me go unfull screen. So I'm not really sure how this is supposed to work. Like if it's pumping out the lava, like it's taking these source blocks or whatever, but then it'll never grab any more. So maybe this is only great for water, like infinite source blocks of water or whatever. Is that using power as it's doing this? No, it doesn't really look like it's doing anything that's using power, but obviously we can see the source blocks coming and then they're going away. or at least the flowing lava. That's really weird. So if I put lava there, yeah, this thing isn't quite working the way I would have expected. I wonder if I set it like directly above the lava, if it'll have any better results. Anyway, I'll keep messing around with this thing. Well guys, I tried giving the IC2 pump a shot. It seems to work kind of if it's at the same level of the lava. If it's above the lava, doesn't appear to be doing anything. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this pump from ranged pumps. I know this works slower than what I wanted it to work, but I think it will do the job that we need. Oop. I know I got bouncy boots on, I'm still scared. And then if you bounce all the way down here, like you fly halfway up the mine shaft and it takes forever. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and try this thing. We should be able to collect a lot of lava from all the different lava lakes around, which will be kind of cool. But yeah, it's gonna take a while to do the thing. Yeah, so I tried moving the pump directly above a source block of lava. Doesn't really seem to be doing anything, unfortunately. Yeah, it's got power. It's got power over here. The only time I saw this pump actually doing something when it was at the same level as the lava. Yeah, but unfortunately, it just doesn't look like it's working. So we'll just go ahead, get rid of this IC2 copper cable, which appears to have the same properties as stone now. Previously, it seemed like it had the same properties of like, or as like wool. Like it made the wool sounds. Okay, so anyway, we will put a pump here. Okay, so that's gonna be our pump. We're gonna have a lava generator. I think we'll put the lava generator right there, and then we'll do like our quantum tank over here. The pump, we're gonna have eject the fluid into both of these, so it'll keep our lava generator flowing. So it'll do extract, always active, and then these will just be set to insert. Insert. Cool. All right, so the pump should keep both of those things going. All the extra overflow should head over here. We just need to give this a little bit of power, I think, so we should be able to use one of these. Or like so, that should provide power from the generator over to here, I think. Okay, and then a bucket of lava. I knew I forgot something. So as I was saying, bucket of lava into the lava generator. In fact, we'll probably want a few buckets of lava in there, right? So it'll have plenty of energy, right? Okay, so that has power, it's charging up, it'll be able to feed our pump. It'll be able to feed our pump some power. Another thing we need to do is give our pump a redstone signal. Now, with this pump, if you right click on it, it tells you where it's doing stuff at, how much power it has, what it's actually in the process of doing. So it does look like it is, it's scanning the blocks. It says it's draining at those blocks, but it's actually scanning the blocks. Once it finds lava source, it'll eventually fill up the pipe, fill up our lava generator, fill up our quantum tank. Yeah. I don't think it goes faster if it's in like a spot that doesn't have lava. I think it just scans each and every block from the level that it, or I guess one level below the pump, like in a 64 block radius. So it could take forever for it to come to here and clear this out, but eventually it will, or at least it should. Maybe I should do one of these and have this just piping lava into this thing to keep it running. How are we doing on power? We're still gaining power. I'm not sure how much power this thing uses. If it uses any power, if it's just scanning, or if it uses power only when it removes the lava sources. Well, either way, if we run out of power, I can just pipe from here over to here. That won't be that big of a deal. So we will let some things happen. Hopefully we'll collect a little bit of lava, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Well, this thing has been working pretty well. I've been trying to see, what it's doing on the map, but I haven't been successful. Like if you go to the map and you look around where the lava is, you can still see there's still lava around, even though I'm sure it's already gone through these and removed the source block. So I guess the map just isn't updating. I'm not sure what the deal is. Yeah, you can see that it is sucking in lava right now. We are gaining a whole lot of lava, 860 buckets of the stuff. That's pretty good. So I'm just gonna have to leave it. I decided to start branch mining a little bit further along this way. Yeah, and I've collected a bit more gold. I keep running into lava, so I can't really go super far, unfortunately. It might be better to go off this direction. If you look on the map here, I'm facing this way. It doesn't appear that there's much lava aside from this in this general direction, so maybe I'll have to change the way we're doing our mining operation here. Eventually I would like to get to the point where we could just get the mechanism was that thing called? The digital miner? Yeah, if we can get that thing, we can just set it down and be like, okay, find all the gold ore and just give it to me, right? So that would probably be the ideal way to do this, but we're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. So now that I've gotten some of that stuff, I've been over here messing around with our refined storage system. I was trying a few different things here. These Torturino torches come in handy. So I was upgrading our discs to 16K. We now have 5 of those. Yeah, we have 5 of those. I've been converting from the 4K to the 16K. So I had to figure out how we're going to transfer data off these to put onto the bigger discs. Yeah, as it turns out, refined storage has a item. It is this one, the disk manipulator. Yeah, so I set that thing right here. The Torturinos do work on this thing, so I'll transfer items pretty quickly. By default, it is like sending 2 or 3 items per second. It is very, very, well, I guess we could kind of see it if I took some of the data off our 4Ks. Yeah, this one's completely full. So if I take some things and I stick it here, yeah, you can see that is really slow. Anyway, the Torturinos, they do work on this particular thing. So I had these things set out here, 400%, 400%. And we look at this, yeah, it is going much faster. So, but it is still kind of slow. If we want to get 4,000 items, that's going to go really, really slow. So I saw that there were speed upgrades. So you have to make the upgrade, which is a bunch of quartz enriched iron and the gold processors to make an upgrade. And then you have to take that and then put it with sugar and redstone in the solderer to get the speed upgrade. So I did that and I filled this thing up full of 4 of those. And then I got done messing around with this thing and I broke the machine. So if you break this machine when there's upgrades in there, you lose your upgrades. So I don't know what we're going to do. I might just remake them. I might talk to the guys and see if we can just get them back for me again. It's kind of annoying having to make those things. But yeah, we have a lot of storage capacity now. We're at about 1/4% full. All of the cobblestone in our storage drawers they had over here, I have broken down and I've stuck it into the system. So we have all 12,108 cobblestone in here. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, so we don't have to worry about having our storage in multiple places. Other things I've been considering is what we want to do for the style of this base. You know, we sit down all the stone. I was like, you know, I will go ahead and change this out later. Well, yeah, I'm going to end up leaving it like that, aren't I? Seems to be how I normally do things. I'm kind of thinking, you know, we are in a forest biome. We got grass out here. We got trees. We might just do like a nature-y kind of theme inside. I think I did that before in the FTB Unstable pack, but that series didn't last very long, and I kind of like that. So we could bring grass in here, maybe have leaves for the ceiling, have leaves kind of hanging down. I did something a little bit like that as well. What was that? On the original HermitCraft vanilla server in that pyramid base that I had. That was kind of cool. I like that. So we might look at doing something like that. Get it a little bit more nature-y. Instead of having, you know, all this stuff just kind of scattered around, we could have it like indented into like a bunch of leaves. And I don't know. Those are things that I'm kind of thinking about. As far as our base design goes, I really don't want to have the old square boxy thing, but we might have something like this for like the starter and then fill it all full of leaves or whatever and make it so it doesn't look as squared off. Maybe. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Anyway, guys, I think we're going to go and wrap the episode up here for today. I've kind of ran out of recording time trying to get that IC2 pump going and then switching over to, what is that, the ranged pumps mod and trying to figure that one out. Yeah, having a lot of problems recently with the FTB utilities. Well, not really problems. We're trying to work out some kinks with it. People are claiming chunks, and it's protected, so other people on the server can't mess with it, which means, like, if you claim a chunk at the spawn area, you can't enter somebody's house. You can't right-click a door to go in. So we're trying to figure that all out, get that sorted. We might just make everybody on one big team, or we might make everybody's team an ally of everybody else. I don't know how this is all going to work. Anyway, we're still figuring it out. But yep, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you liked it. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.